And welcome back. We are hanging out with the hilarious Nick Kroll. For 7 seasons, of course, he played the ultra-competitive Ruxin on the comedy The League.
Then he starred in his own sketch comedy series, playing a stable of characters on The Kroll Show.
Well, this time Nick is going for the gold in his new film, Olympic Dreams, playing Ezra, a volunteer dentist at the Games who's very excited to be there.
Are you competing?
What?
Are you competing?
Yes, I'm competing.
Awesome. What's your, I'm sorry.
I'm a cross-country skier, and I'm competing today.
Wow. How do you feel?
I feel good.
Yeah? Are you nervous? Is it like, I'm so sorry. I'll totally.
It's okay.
Yeah,
like, it is totally fine.
It's like,
I gotta
totally,
do what I'm gonna do. I have to do this.
I know. I'm sorry.
Nick, good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
So this is kind of cool. You filmed this at the Pyeongchang Olympics in Seoul, South Korea. This in Pyeongchang. This has never been allowed to happen before. How did you get permission to do this?
Well, my co-star Alexi Pappas is a summer Olympian. She ran in Rio, and she and her husband Jeremy are filmmakers, and they got a grant from the Olympic Committee to make some art at Pyeongchang. They chose to make a film, and they brought me into the process. And so we created this film that was shot entirely inside of the Olympic Village, which, as you said, like normally you don't have any access to, because we were sort of sponsored by the Olympics itself.
When they gave you the grant, is this what they were expecting?
I know they were expecting some short films. I don't think they expected us to make an entire feature. But because of that, we got to, that scene that you just saw was in the dining hall. We were in the med center. We were in the athletes lounge, in the gyms, in a way that really you don't normally ever get to see that element of the games. Like you guys were there as well. Yeah.
It's kind of cool, though, because you get behind the scenes of kind of what they're doing or what they see day in and day out.
Yeah.
And I read, though, that was it 2 weeks' notice that you found out you were even going to do this?
Yeah, it was about 2 weeks before, and we were writing Big Mouth, and I was like, I wanted this opportunity. I've always been a fan of the Olympics, and this was sort of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and specifically because of the access they were going to get, and we got to kind of be right there right at the rink or at the luge or in the long jump in a way that normally you don't get to see, but even more so because Alexi is a summer Olympian. She was able to, we're running around. I don't know if you guys saw that ice palace there. And,
I remember that.
Yeah, and because it was just the three of us shooting this film, we got to, we would get mic'd up. We would have a long lens, and we'd be shooting in the dining hall. Nobody knew that we were shooting a movie, and I'm wearing that volunteer jacket. So we'd be shooting, and then all of a sudden be like, can you give us direction? And I'd be like, okay. So in the movie, you can see me kind of interacting with people, not realizing that we were shooting a film.
And you chose an occupation that everybody really loves and relates to. You're a volunteer dentist.
Yeah. It's been a lifelong dream to portray a dentist.
Did you do a lot of research?
Yeah, I did. I watched one YouTube video. And it was enough to, but it was crazy because everyone else, me and Alexia and everyone else in the film, all the other actors are actual Olympic athletes. They were all people that we found on the day. The one person we had hired is a Gus Kenworthy, but all the other actors, Alexi would run to the athletes lounge and be like, "Do you want to be in a movie with Nick Kroll?" And they're like, "We don't know who that is." But I would go and do a dental exam on them, and that was my way of sort of interviewing people. And so you'd get a chance to talk to these athletes, but I'd have like one of the sharp, I don't even know what they're called, but that thing where you're kind of sticking it in people's mouths.
Oh my gosh!
And I was like, "So how are you doing at the games?" They're like, and I'm like, I'm going to injure someone.
Who's your favorite Olympian while you were there?
Ooh, spending time with Gus was really interesting. He's a really funny guy. He's now on American Horror Story, who's an amazing guy and really talented. He and Adam Rippon were the first openly out athletes at the Games. Yeah. I got to interview this 16-year-old New Zealand snowboarder who was really cool. I interviewed a woman who hadn't qualified for the Games. Then someone got injured, so they called her in the middle of the Games, brought her from Belgium to compete 2 days later.
Can you imagine getting that call?
Yeah, so it was like this woman who'd been preparing her whole life and then didn't think she'd made it and all of a sudden got to compete. So there were a lot of those stories of people. I think part of the joy of it is like people go to the Games, they either assume they're going to watch people win the gold medal and not realize that everyone is, the 95% of the people competing are having this experience where they've been planning their whole life for it, and now all of a sudden they've competed, they don't win, and what do they do now?
Sure.
Wow.
And that's sort of what the movie is exploring.
Well, congratulations. And by the way, congratulations on Big Mouth getting renewed for another 3 seasons.
Thank you.
That's terrific.
Very similar to,
seasons?
yeah.
Wow. Nothing gets picked up for 3 seasons anymore.
I know.
I guess you're not going to be able to go to the next
I know.
Olympics.
It's true.
Nick, thank you so much. Olympic Dreams in select theaters and available on demand this Friday.